Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Tal Schnall. I'm here to introduce the Symposium 2014, and it's called Ignite the Fire. This is going to happen on November 6, 2014, and we're looking at the Durham Leadership Chapter, the Project Management Chapter here in Canada, Ottawa. And I'm delighted to have with me two amazing speakers, leadership experts that are going to be speaking with you in the conference. Tanveer Nasir is with me this evening, and Ilana Ikoniko. Thank you so much for being here this evening with our audience.
Thanks for
Hello.
having me.
Hi, everyone.
Great. Tanveer, you are doing a lot of different conferences on leadership and communication, and I know specifically you're really talking about charisma, credibility, and communication and leadership. Help our audience get into that self-awareness aspect of leadership, if you will.
Yes, my talk at the conference will be looking at charisma, and in my talk, basically, I'm going to demystify the notion that most of us have that we think to be charismatic, this is a self-born or innate trait that some people naturally possess. I'm going to be sharing actually scientific studies that have shown that it's not just like leadership skills are not something that you're born. This is something that you learn through your life experiences. This is something that is actually a learned trait. There is actually a study I'm going to share which has shown not only what are the fundamental characteristics of charisma, but also how we can develop and strengthen our natural charisma so we can become better communicators and better leaders for our organization. And of course, in that process, I'm also going to be sharing some of the hands-on tactics that people can start applying Monday morning in terms of how they're leading their projects, how they're leading their teams, so that they can really connect and have that sense of better communication, better effectiveness in how they lead their teams. You know, you mentioned credibility. It's an interesting point that you brought, because the other thing I'll be doing at this conference is selling and signing copies of my brand new leadership book. It's coming out next month, so it'll be a little bit over a month that it'll have been out. The name is Leadership Vertigo. And in that book, we talk about the perceptual gap that exists between how we view our leadership and how our employees experience it. And we're going to show in the book that there are four fundamental principles of leadership that we need to keep our eyes on to gauge whether we really are on track to delivering what we want to do through our leadership or not. And one of them is credibility. So that will be something that I will, of course, be discussing at the conference as people check out this book and want to learn more about the message that's found inside.
This is a great segue because Elena is a communication and leadership expert, and she helps and coaches and adds value to people every day. Elena, talk to us about what's the next thing for leadership and communication.
I think, first off, Tanveer, what you're going to be presenting is a beautiful segue in a sense of building on the leadership, the charisma, those attributes that I think are so fundamental that project managers and leaders need to develop and enhance. And from my perspective, what I'm offering is a glimpse at the fact that organizations, the landscapes of communications has changed significantly. We've got new networks, we've got Gen Y that are really starting to make the mark. The focus right now is on developing greater focus on the what, the when, the how, the why of connecting, and building on what Tanveer will be speaking about. I will be looking more at the messages and how to tactically develop those to change behaviors, to gather buy-in, and also to build the credibility of the project management function. I think that it's integral with good communications. And so I'm really looking forward to offering my expertise to helping project managers shine.
This is an amazing conference, folks, because you learn about how we can communicate and lead our teams better, having self-aware to take us to the next level of leadership. So this is a great symposium. We'll have, you know, these folks are the main speakers in the evening session, so look out for them. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity this evening, guys.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And I'm going to do a little shout out to Sylvie. I'm looking forward to meeting you when I'm in Toronto for the conference.
Great.
See everyone November 6th. Take care.
All right. Thank you.